to set this up real quick though first. So we'll do that. Okay, let's do this. Turn that on. Just gotta quickly do this. Oh, now I gotta guess again. Nope. Nope. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, get rid of this. And then put this here. Save that. And I think I should be good, but we'll see. Actually, no, I'm not. Hold on a second. There's one more thing I have to do real quick. So I'll quickly get into the game while I'm doing this. Okay. Now, I also need to do it here, I think. Where'd I put it? I'll get rid of that. Uh-oh. I gotta manually put that back in because I deleted it by accident. Okay. Get rid of that because it's a little too obvious. Okay. I think we're good now. We'll save that. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I was working on where was it? Okay. I think my striker is now fixed. I think I already fixed it. I think I was after strike or something. What was I after? Striker gloves? Yeah, striker gloves is what I was after.
We need you to secure a skyscraper.
Okay.
This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
This might not be the... Well, this will be sort of a good approach, but not what I really want to do. Okay. So I was playing around with that. So... is what I normally use. And I'm going to use the multis because the multis are definitely, I mean, yes, the computers did, like, kind of didn't get around them, but, actually, hold on a second. Do that one, and let me see here. Let me just see what I have here. Oh, I've got complete ones. Okay, cool. And we'll just do that. This is rather fun, actually. And then Tuesday we have the new content, so there'll be lots to play with. Lots to do. There's still lots to do now. I mean, I gotta get my expertise level up is what I gotta work on. I haven't really been focusing on that at all. Yeah. He's trying to kill me. Ah.
Agent vital signs, 0.
Fucking bitch. That's okay. I'm still not worried about it. I should have just used glass cannon. I would have killed him so much quicker.
Rogue striker drone detected.
This better not be drone round. I hate fucking drones. I think it is.
Nearby hostage situation detected.
on. Get that shit out of the way. Okay. Nice, got it. Got it. Or nailed it. Now the thing with the big guys, and this build and the big guys is, I just have to get out instead of using the seekers on them, I have to learn to use the drone, because they don't like the drone. Those big guys hate the drone. Because it kills them pretty good. Whereas they can take a lot of seeker mine damage, like they really can. They can take a lot of seeker mine damage. Like I think I did like 80 million to one of them one day. Didn't even break his armor. Well, I sort of broke his armor, not quite. do their thing. That wasn't very smart, was it? And we'll just throw this little bad boy right here. What I like about this. That fucking scared the shit out of me. What the hell was that? Whew. That scared the shit out of me. Where'd she go? Her, right there. She like just ran up beside me and I thought it was an enemy. I thought, oh yeah, here we go, I'm gonna get killed. And meanwhile, it's a friendly. Anyways, this is probably my favorite build in the whole game anyways. I'm just trying to get pieces for a build that I'm working on, but I mean there's going to be more stuff for me to play around with on Tuesday, so that's going to be pretty fun too. I can do that actually. Let me see what we got. Hopefully they'll drop some gloves for me. Oh yeah, I know this one. This is gonna be fucking fun. Alright. Let's piss them off. It's more riskier when I use the other one, but it's still fun. Don't try to rush me again, dumbass. That's one good thing I like about this build, is the fact that if people do rush me, I have some pretty wicked counters to that. Like, for example, I can just throw that on the ground like that. I can just... Whoops. Let me do that again. Actually, no, I can't. I just dropped it instead of throwing it. My bad. Anyways, I can just drop that in front of me, and I get that plus the thing. And then if I do the same thing with the secret, I throw it in front of me, it will do the same thing. And it does a lot of damage because it's based off of this principle right here, the concussion grenade. Now, my current build, the concussion grenade does 1.6 million. So roughly, that's roughly what you do for your initial damage, which is great. Now, let me show you the ability. Damage scales with skill tier, dealing 25 to 100% damage of a concussion grenade. The damage scales with your skill tier. So if you're full skill tier, you're going to get 100% damage of a concussion grenade. Which is great because you have the ability to, and I gotta stop doing that, I gotta check this out. What am I missing here? Yeah, duration, okay. You have the ability to use certain skills, like it's not every skill, but there's a skill that I'm going to try out here, because I'm going to try this for fun, because I like it. But you can use this in PvP too, it works great. Let's say somebody's hiding behind here. Well, you can throw this bad boy right here, and this decoy becomes an explosive decoy. Now, if the person that you're throwing it at is hiding behind cover in that circle, obviously the circle will cover that area. If that circle goes around them, it will hit them, and it will damage them, and they will take full damage. I have killed people so many times in PvP with this decoy. Normally the decoy doesn't have an explosion on it, it's just a decoy. Mine has a little twist to it, it can explode. It has a little nasty surprise on it. And the thing with using hardwired is I can literally bring it right back and do it again. And again, the explosion. I call that my explosive decoy. And it's handy because I can keep doing it. It's fun to use. It does good damage too. It's probably not practical, but that's what I like to do. I'd like to do stuff that's not practical and make it practical. That's the whole point of this. In my opinion, that is the true way to make builds anyways, is to play around with stuff, not just to jam a bunch of shit together that you know works. This is stuff where you're thinking outside the box, and you're putting stuff together that you would not in a million years think you should put together. Like when I was playing around with this talent explosive delivery, I was having so much fun, and then I realized I can use a decoy, and it can also have explosive delivery. So now I've got an explosive decoy. Do you know how nasty that is in PvP? Oh, you don't even want to know. I've used it. People don't realize this. And the thing is, when you throw your decoy at somebody, they don't see it coming. That circle that you're seeing there, they don't see that. Only I see that. So they have no idea what's coming when that explosion comes a second later. They just say, oh, it's a decoy, and then boom, it explodes. And they get damaged, like over like 1.5 million damage they just took. Literally, it's so funny. And they would never in a million years think that, because this is stuff, like I said, this is stuff that you don't see other people using. Let's see if he's near the door when I do this. Yep, he was. See? That did 1.2 million damage to him. Here, let me do it again. I'm not gonna open the door. I'm just gonna get them near the door. He wasn't quite in the circle enough, but it still did almost 1 million damage.
Got nothing.
right? Because it goes through cover. It goes through the door too. The explosion does. Oh, I got something. Now, I could do it a different way too. If I wanted to be a dick, I could just do this and make it easier. So what you do is you take your little seeker mines and you gotta hit it right here. And it'll go under the door and it will attack. They will attack them. And they cannot hit me. Whoop. Great. Nice little way to take out these little robots without getting the damage. And they'll come back for more because they're stupid. Now, I have used this, I'll just ignore that for a minute. I have used this particular one, I'll show you right here. I've used this particular bad boy in conflict quite a few times. I've killed so many people with this too, because like I said before, they don't see this coming. Now, if you throw a secret mine at somebody that's behind cover there, this is what's going to happen. First, you're going to get the initial explosion. But if somebody was there, it's also going to lock onto them immediately. So what's going to happen is you're going to see that bang, and then you're going to see another bang right after that. Is it going to kill them? There's a 99.9% chance they're going to die instantly. Because it's going to be so much damage going on. Right? Because in this build, I incorporate just a little bit. Because I believe that too much of it is got diminishing returns. So when it comes to explosive damage, because I know people would say to me, well, why don't you run 2 pieces of Grupo or whatever for the 15% explosive damage. Well, yeah, no, that's too much. It's too much because it becomes diminishing returns. Diminishing returns. I think anything over 15% explosive damage, you're asking for trouble. And I've done extensive testing with this. I find that if you put too much explosive damage, more than 15% to be exact, it's too much. Because what happens is you end up doing less damage than you were before. He's gonna bleed out. Oh, there's a big guy in there. Look at that. He's right there. Now, this is probably a silly mistake of mine. He's probably gonna kick it. See, I didn't throw it in the right spot, so it's stuck. So that's why I said you gotta throw it right in the hole. Right under that door. See? That's like over 12 million damage I've done to that big guy, right? But it's not going to phase him. It's going to take a lot of that to kill him. There's another 4. Oh, going after something else, apparently. I've already done 16 million damage to him. That's 20. This will be 24 million. And then I'm going to open the door and throw it at him. Oh, he kicked that one. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna die. I didn't realize the robot was standing right there. Actually, no, there was two of them. Ooh, there was two big guys there. I didn't see that. I just saw the one. Oh well. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Show you what I like to do to these guys. So with these guys, I like to do that with these guys. Where are they? Oh, this is perfect for this.
Rogue steamer hive detected. Rogue restorer hive detected. Rogue shock trap detected.
Oh shit, he's rushing me.
I'll get that agent.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I need to fix this armor now.
He's dead. One down. Oh shit.
Agent requesting backup.
Love it.
You still alive?
You're not gonna be, that's for sure.
Damn it!
Awesome. See ya, motherfucker. Oh, you're in trouble. You better run. Oh no, somebody's gonna die.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Oh, that's so fun. Rogue agent? What are rogue agents? What are you talking about? The dead ones, you mean? The ones that are laying on the ground? And somebody said you had to be DPS to do that.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Oh, hold on. We got some drone action here.
Hostage situation nearby.
Okay, so we got obviously more.
Not scared.
There we go. It's great. Now sometimes when you jump through that, that's why I don't know why I guess I didn't really care. I just jumped through it. I didn't care. I wasn't thinking about the fact that sometimes there's enemies that are like grouped up right here. And one time I was running through here not thinking, and I just ran out like this, and I was like da 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 da, and I realized there was a big guy like right there, and he noticed me. And of course, I went to turn around and get away, and yeah, that didn't go out too good. Because I was using the glass cannon version of what I'm using right now, so it was a quicker death. This is fun. This is really, people hate this build in PvP, they really do. And that's why they hate it, is because they cannot hide behind cover. Because you can do things to them. They hate it. Oh,
Serious trauma
I got
detected.
two of them. I've got two of these mother effers. There's that double explosion I was talking about earlier. Dead. Medic's dead. Oh, shit. Shit, didn't see that. Did not see that. Oh, we're gonna have to use the multis. Have to use the multis because they're hiding. They're hiding behind a healer, which is not a big deal. Take care of that.
Concentrate your fire!
This is how I take care of that shit. Okay, that's how we do that. Alright, so I got some striker gloves. Oh, they have headshot damage on them. No, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to look for a better pair. Countdown's probably my best option. Here's the thing I hate. This is the thing I hate about countdown and skill builds. So I've noticed something when you go into countdown, especially with this build I'm using right now. Now, normally this build does some pretty good
Entering safe
damage,
area.
but I noticed when I'm in countdown, it gets halved. It gets halved. So 50% of my damage goes missing. And I don't know why, but I think they just have it set up that way because, well, yeah, you know how this build is. You can kill shit pretty good with it. And I think that's why they nerfed the crap out of it in Countdown. Because you'd probably clear the rooms really quick. And they don't want that, right? They don't want you to be doing that. Because that would not be good, right? No, it's unfortunate, but whatever. It's just, it's fun to use. It's just, the damage is greatly reduced. I'm gonna have to, if I do this countdown match though, I'm gonna have to. Let's have a quick little thing here. I gotta get rid of that garbage first. Okay, what do I got here? I'm just gonna recycle whatever it is that I picked up. Okay, so InSync, Ranger. Oh shit, I missed one. Oh, Surge, I got a better one. Oh, let me see. Striker Mask, don't need it. Apparently there's more. Sokolov, don't need it. Striker Backpack, don't need it. Apparently there's more backpacks. Don't need it. Striker knee pads. Oh, this is an interesting Finner's piece, so I might keep it. It's got skill damage and status effects on it. It's almost maxed out on the weapon damage. So it's damn near God rolled. And it's got two yellow attributes on it, which is kind of neat. I can work with this. I could turn that into like I could turn that weapon core into a skill core. So I'll keep that. I can definitely do that. That's workable. What we got here? Okay, what do we got? More? Alright, okay. Oh, I want to get rid of that garbage, so I'm just going to do this. Okay. So, I want to get in there and quickly put some striker stuff on, but like I said before I do that, I gotta make a chat room. And closed party with, I'm just gonna pick a random person that don't normally play with. Actually, there's somebody on my list that I'm just gonna pick. There we go. Now the reason why I'm creating the chat room is because I don't want to hear the people that are in Countdown, so I'm gonna just do that way. Because when you play Countdown, there's a lot of people, quite a few people that just, I don't know, it's really annoying. They'll be trying to tell you how to do it. It's like, at this point, I better know what I'm doing by now. If not, then, you know, what's the point?
Another agent is now in your group.
And we need to find a game. Hopefully it doesn't put me on an Asia server again. I don't know what the theory is behind that one, but definitely not cool, because it makes me
Another
lag.
agent has joined your group. Another agent is now in your group. Another agent has joined your group.
There we go. We'll get that going. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it doesn't throw us on an Asian server. It's just that it makes me lag really bad. That's why I don't like it. You got to take this into consideration. I'm in Canada, so if you connect me to an Asian server, that's, even though I'm on a really good connection, it's going to turn into a really bad connection. And I'll see the difference because I'll be warping all over the place. Right? It's like one of the people from Asia connecting to one of our servers. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter how quick your connection is. We're not at that phase yet where we can just play with anybody in the world and the connection's going to be great. I do see things coming in the future though, where we'll be able to play with people that are in Europe or Asia or the Middle East or wherever. We'll be able to play with them and have a
Cleaners
really
have
good connection.
infiltrated the power plant. They
Like
triggered
right
a
now
lockdown.
is terrible. It's
I'd
not
rather
a good
not have
idea.
their slash and burn tactics
But
anywhere near a nuclear reactor.
I don't think we're too far off.
We need to remove the virus from the control servers and restore comms.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown. Communication relay offline.
Trojan virus detected. Safety protocols activated.
System disrupted.
See? It only does 378,000 damage to him.
System restored. Agent down.
There we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got Striker. Yeah, I got Striker on. Okay, good. Okay, look at the friggin'... Yeah, look at the cooldowns on this. This guy is already dead? Yeah, he's dead. He's right here. Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
Secure the area so we can bring in the engineer. Protect the engineer.
Oh. Spare.
Minutes to lockdown. Evacuate the facility.
To override safety protocol, eliminate security breach. Failure to override protocol will result in a full communications shutdown.
Oh yeah.
High-risk target approaching. High-risk target approaching. Area secure.
Thank you, Agent. I was starting to think this was it for us.
Thank you, Agent. I was starting to think that we sucked. Let's just walk him.
Agent, head to the administration building.
Alright, let's, what the fuck is going on? There we go. We need to go this way. Mm-hmm. Let's get over there. Once we get this done, we can go to the end and fight all those. Oh, there's only 4 hunters, but yeah. There's only 4 hunters. Shit.
Trojan virus detected. Safety protocols activated.
know it's your favorite job.
Oh, it
You need to
is.
search the control room and find the server.
System breach. Initiating safety protocol. Communication system shut down and
Nice job. You're a pro. Now, just need you to find another server.
Go.
system breach. Initiating safety protocol.
High-risk target approaching.
Whoever said tech support was boring. One more server and you can reboot the system.
System breach. Initiating safety protocol.
High-risk target approaching. System rebooted. Communications restored.
Nice. The plant's secure. Now let's get you out of there. Move to the extraction point.
Okay.
Kilo is ready when you are. Shoot a flare to signal Torres.
But first, we got to get our stuff here. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Keep that. Get rid of that. Always keep stuff that's got rolled, because you can have a use for it some other time.
System malfunctioning.
Agent, stay frosty. Hunters incoming.
System reactivated.
Just gonna grab this shit before I go out there. Okay, time to get out there and help them out. Sorry. Just want to make sure I don't get or lose that shit that
An
I had.
agent needs assistance.
Shit, I got green here. Fuck. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Agent down. Rogue striker drone detected. An agent needs assistance. System disrupted.
Oh, hold on.
System back online.
Okay, let's get to the spot and let's get to the helicopter and let's go. Call that fucking helicopter soon.
Torres is waiting for your signal. Shoot off a flare when you're ready to come home. Torres sees you. Helo inbound.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Torres is in position.
Oh shit. We got 20 seconds to get to the fucking helicopter, so I'm coming. Alright. Ah. Whew. Just got out of there. Let me just see what's going on here.
I'm impressed. I was pretty sure we're gonna lose the power plant.
An agent has left your group.
Whoops. Cool. Okay, that was good. Got lots of stuff.
Safe area detected.
Okay. Let me my junk here real quick. Invisible hand. I picked it up because it was god rolled, so I'm not getting rid of that. That's the first time I found it. First time I found this particular weapon god rolled like this. I'm not even gonna, I've had many of these. I've already got a god rolled one of these. This is the one that's eyeless. In sync. Alright, let's start with masks. Striker masks. No. Chest piece. Backpacks. Striker backpacks. Pair skills. Nope. No. Gloves. No. Striker knee pads.
Incoming backup request.
Okay. There. Alright, so nothing too crazy. That weapon was nice. Let's see what we have here first off.
You need anything?
Okay. I could probably screw around with something now, but it was after the gloves. I wanted to get like a good set of striker gloves. I mean, I could use those. Get rid of that. I could use those. And then just throw that the way I wanted to have it. Because if I do that, I can, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these gloves on. I'm just going to fix this up real quick. So I'm going to recalibrate those gloves. I'm going to turn them into an armor core. Okay. Then we're going to take this. Okay, so I need to know what I have for chest pieces as well. I think I have one for chest pieces. Yes, I do. So I'll put the chest piece on. We'll put the mask on. I got the holster on, so I'll put the mask on. And then what we're going to do to make this striker really strong is we're going to do, where is it? Where are my damn knee pads? Right here. Okay. Then I'll put this bad boy on there. Now, if I was in conflict, I would have to switch this up. But I use that with a little bit of. Okay. So that's what I want to have. Anyways, I think this is actually hilarious. And I gotta go upstairs for a minute like I usually do, but I'm gonna get a secondary weapon if I have it on me. I don't think that's it. I'll put this on. And I'm gonna switch this gun up. I'm not gonna switch it up, but I'm gonna switch up its thing. So I'm gonna recalibrate. I'm gonna go to SMGs. And we're gonna go to the one I'm actually carrying. Where is it? No, which one am I actually... Hold on, which one do I have on? This is it's considered an assault rifle, that's right. I like to have damage to armor on my shit. I like to have damage to armor on that. Okay, so I got that on there.
Good to see you.
Now the thing about doing it this way, that's too far away. Okay, we gotta get some control on that gun. It has nothing on it right now. Okay, so the downside to this okay, so I'm gonna go upstairs. Oh, so let me just get one more attachment on that. That's right there. Rounds, stability, obviously the rounds. And obviously it's gotta be Manhunt, because that's my favorite. The Manhunt skin. Okay, but the problem with this... Starting to laugh. Okay. Let me just jump upstairs here for a minute, because I know she's gonna bitch if I don't get up there. So... I don't even think she's went upstairs yet. Hell. Hmm. Just give me a second here, guys. I'm trying to confirm if she's went up yet. Send a message. Give me a second.
Agent in need of backup.
to do a couple things there.
Safe area entered.
Just gotta look at this real quick.
Agent requesting backup.
Okay. Okay, I was working on... Yes. I wanted to see how this striker performed. So... I'm going to put it through its paces real quick. It should perform decently, but we'll see. Might have to make some minor adjustments.
We need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
Alright, so let's see how this performs. Like I said before, I've been quiet for a little while, and well, I pretty much explained it on the thing there, what happened there. You just, yeah, I think every creator needs to do it. Even if you're not feeling like you're going to burn out, you should do it anyways, because then it avoids it altogether. I think that's the best way to approach it. So if you're brand new making videos, especially gaming, you want to make sure that you can sit there all you want and say, oh no, I could do that, it's no problem. But I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of work. And eventually, what starts to happen, I'm going to tell you this right now, what starts to happen is you start doubting your shit. That's the part of the burnout. That's the beginning of it. And I ignored that part. So, but I took a break. As soon as I could, I took a break. I was like, yep, I know what's going on here. I need to stop, chill, and then I can get back into it. And everybody needs to do that. Even these big creators, you know, they act all big and tough and shit, but you know what? Mentally, it's going to affect them at one point. And I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Tuxedo Bandito. Eventually, he's going to have to take a break. Mentally. Trying to lure them in here. Yeah, but he will eventually burn out like everybody else does. It's a lot of work. It's mentally a lot of work. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun too, though. I'm not saying he's gonna do it like tomorrow, but I mean, eventually it's gonna get him. Look at some of the top creators. I've seen a couple of them. Like, these are guys that have, you know, these are guys that have been in the game for a lot longer than him, and they've had to take breaks. Just recently, there was a couple of them. I know, but it's not about that. It is and it isn't. It's because you're trying to come up with ideas and all that stuff. But maybe he has a team that, you know, does that for him. I don't know. Like, maybe he comes up with the idea and they just do the rest. I mean, at some point there is somewhere in there he's got a team. I know he does, because there's no way in hell he's doing all that shit by himself. You can just tell how it's done. Like, it's that's not all by yourself. Maybe that's why you get burnt out, is because you're doing it by yourself. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why. But like, some of these bigger creators, they don't. Some of them don't have people that do their shit. They do all their stuff. It's rare, but there is some. No, I mean like videos. Like I mean like actually putting the videos together. I think he's got somebody doing that for him. I've seen him slowing down though. I really have. Like maybe with the yeah, that's what I mean. He's been like doing more live streams than he has been doing the other. Yeah. You gotta think about this in a realistic manner though. The more stuff you put on your plate, you're telling me this. All this stuff you're telling me right now is telling me exactly what I'm saying. Eventually, all that stuff he's doing is going to catch up to him. Mentally. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, like, who his community is. It's not about that, right? It's about your mental health. I could have a million, like, people doing that to me too, but eventually it's gonna happen, right? It might take a couple years, it might, who knows? I don't know how long it's gonna take, I can't say. But eventually it does. I don't know if you know that Channel Makers guy, but he always has fun too, and he burned out recently. He's got a very large community. Like a very, very large community. I think he's up to like a couple 100,000 subscribers. Actually, I think he's up to 500,000 or 600,000 subscribers. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know. Some of us that, I don't know. Maybe it's because he does have a team though. He's not doing everything by himself. He definitely has people, like he definitely works with people on these things. I've seen it in some of his videos. He's got other members with him. So, he's definitely doing this with people. That helps. But if you're doing it like I'm doing it where it's just me. It's just me. So the chances of me burning out, even if I was having a lot of fun, which I do, it's gonna happen, right? Because I don't have this huge following. Like, what I mean by that is, like, with me all the time. Yeah, like, if I come up with a great idea, you know, I don't have that team to execute what we want to do, right? There is no we, there's me. There is no time. What is that? What did he say? There is no I in team, but there is a me. Woo! Yeah, that's too much shit. I'm sorry.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That's just way too much shit to be doing, in my opinion. I'm just testing out my regen abilities with this. Oh, where's that coming from? That's what I mean. Like when I when I do a stream, I'm managing the stream.
Done for.
I like this regen. This regen is pretty nice. Oh. I need to get down there and get one of those things down. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not a. I think the point of the whole thing is it's not a good thing, right? It's not good when you burn out. So all I'm saying is you just need to take a break when it happens. You just got to take a break, and you know, you tell even if you don't tell anybody. I mean, sometimes you just have to tell them when you get back, hey, I needed to take a break. You know, because believe me, I'm very, very good mentally. I'm usually really good. I can usually handle a lot of stuff, but like I was managing. I was doing this channel. I was making, you know, my videos, my thumbnails. I was doing all that stuff, but especially, and then I'm trying to, and I'm working when I'm not. I'm also, you know, I've got kids, so I've got to deal with real life. I mean, like, you know what I mean, like family life. So I'm juggling all this stuff. And I can guarantee you right now that you might be able to handle a lot of gaming content and streaming and all that shit. But when you try to do like working, like going to work on the weekends, that's why I work weekends. I work like 40 hours on the weekend. And then I also, during the week, I deal with my kids, you know, like all that stuff. And then I do this. It's a lot of shit. That's probably why I burnt out, because I'm doing more than just... I'm doing more than just this.
I got you.
I have a lot of pressure because I'm dealing with a lot more than just this. I'm dealing with family life, work life, this. You know, I want to do it all. I want to be able to do this, and I don't want to be part-time on here. I want to be full-time on here. But I've got to work too.
Watch out! Grenade! I'm hit! Forward ahead!
Yeah. But you know what happens? Like, the reason what I'm getting at here is you have to be... See, if you start... You can do it nicely, but what I'm saying is, if you only do, like, let's say you, like, make a stream, like a live stream, and you do it, like, if you only did a live stream once a week and that's it, then, you know what I mean? Like, people are going to be like, oh, well, that's kind of, you know, this guy doesn't really do much content. Wait till you see the regen on this shit. Watch this shit. It's not done yet. I'm trying to kill these guys so I can do it. I'm trying to avoid his bullets and kill this guy at the same time. Oh, he blinded me. I need to switch guns because I forgot this is an assault rifle. Oh no, I don't want that one. Oh shit. Jesus. Okay, here we go. We're getting stronger now. Nice. Where's this guy? Oh boy. No. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead.
Science critical.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna die eventually, but whatever. I still like the regen on that build, that's crazy. That was just my fault for running in there, but whatever. I still like it. Still like this build. I just need to switch up that part and it will be good. So I need to find... I'll probably have to go back to my stash for that. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to go back to my stash for that. I need to get a nice, I need to get an SMG that's in my thing. Yes, I'm glad that they're updating that. As a matter of fact, I would be very, very happy if they would start,
Safe area detected.
I know this sounds a little bit kind of weird, but I kind of wish they would fix up. Let me show you. Where is it? I think I have a piece on me right now. I really wish they would play with this right here, because I think that if they fixed this system corruption, if they fixed it up a little bit, I mean, it's already pretty decent, but if they tuned it just a little bit more, it would be really, really good. I really like it. I do have a build that's pretty nice, but again, there's so much stuff that's out right now that could easily kill it. I know. I don't want it to be... No, what I mean is I want them to just fix it up. I want them to fix it up. Like, you see how it has 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces? I want them to do what they did to Striker. Basically, I want them to go back. I want them to go back, and I want them... I have all that. I have every piece. I've got doubles and triples of this stuff. Because I was in the dark zone a lot, and I was murdering people, and like, no problem. This was before the cheating started way back then. This is when it was actually legit, and the dark zone was very competitive, and it was good. Before the shit started coming in. Once the shit started coming in, I got out of the dark zone. I didn't go in. I got what I wanted, I got out. Um, but I used to play in the Dark Zone like competitively, like all the time. Like I said, until this bullshit started happening in the Dark Zone, and I was like, okay, I've had enough of that. They need to fix that. They fix that, I'll come back. Like, I'll come back to the Dark Zone. If not, I'm staying away from it. I'll play Conflict. That's it. Um, don't get me wrong, I love the Dark Zone. I would love to be in the Dark Zone, but I just can't trust anybody in the Dark Zone. That's the problem. After the things that I've seen, no. They still haven't fixed a lot of it. People are still figuring out how to do shit. Damage glitches, whatever you want to call it. That's why it's empty, though. I'm honestly, that's my theory on that, is because of there's so much junk going on in the Dark Zone that they need to fix. And I know this sounds really, it's the same thing here too. Trust me, I've been in the Dark Zone. It's very dead. It's the same people. It's the same 4 people running around in the Dark Zone killing some people. And I mean like a handful of people in the Dark Zone that I've ever seen. It's pathetic, actually. Because I've been in the Dark Zone recently. I don't know, I don't trust it. Like I said, there was a time for the Dark Zone when it was great, and there was none of this bullshit you're seeing now. With people being able to stack damage and stuff. Like they shouldn't be able to. Like, this is unnatural stuff, not natural. I've seen really... And not just that, what you just said is the secondly. Secondly, that's the thing that I hate the most, is the loot. The loot in Countdown, I'm not even kidding. The loot in Countdown is better than the fucking Dark Zone. Now, if we go back to the Division 1, what did they say about the Dark Zone? Please tell me what they said about the Dark Zone. What was the point of the Dark Zone? If you said that's where the best gear is, then you're right. But is that the case? No. I think they've lost their way in that sense. Because, like, yeah, going into the Dark Zone, it's rare to get anything decent. Well, see, that's what I want. I want them to start doing that. So this is what I want. I think what they need to do is, first of all, they need to fix all the damage glitches and all that nice stuff. That's the first thing I want to see. Once they fix that, and they did say this, they said right now they're focusing on PvE. Eventually they are going to focus on PvP. I remember Yannick saying this in one of his videos that was recently, not too long, maybe a couple months ago. He said they will focus their thing on PvP eventually. But right now they want to get PvE fixed up and get some content out and stuff. Whatever. That's great. It sucks for people that want a PvP because I really love PvP. Although they do have plans for PvP. Balancing. They want to fucking balance it. I remember that video. I don't remember when it was, but it was not long ago. No. This was probably maybe a couple months ago now, when they were talking about all this stuff to begin with. No. This isn't going to be for a while. This is probably like TU18, 19. Because he did say, like, I watched the video. See, I can't really see me playing too much Heartland. I mean, I've seen some details, I've seen some stuff. No, I don't think so. I don't think TU17 is going to be last. I'm going to say this is going to go all the way to TU20. Because I was looking at the roadmap, and the roadmap, there's this gear, there's the stuff that's coming Tuesday. And then there's the stuff that's in December. And then they are going to be working on this game in 2023. They already said that. There's a road that I don't know what the roadmap showed for that. It didn't show anything for that. But they did say they are going to keep working on bringing content into the new year as well. Yeah, it would be nice, but see, that's the problem that I have right now is I want this. And there was a couple of people that told me, oh, there'll never be a Division 3. I think there will be. I honestly think there will be a third division. Maybe not for a while, but there will be. Oh, I know. But I'm not going by that. I'm going by their Remember this. Remember, you're saying there's no D3. If a D3 comes up and they announce it... yeah. Well, they're looking for a buyer? Well, let's hope EA doesn't try to buy it. EA Sports. Now we own Ubisoft. No, could you imagine? All of a sudden... Yeah, I know. If EA, if EA got their hands on it, where it was able to buy Ubisoft, oh my god. You know who should buy Ubisoft? Oh, I would hate that if they did, because then it would be ruined. I would really like to see Sony buy. I would like to see Sony buy Ubisoft, because that would give them a very, very large amount of like games that could be under their belt. Do you know why Ubisoft is in crisis though? Is because I think they're just doing too much. They're doing too much at once. They're working on all these big games. Oh my god. Give me a second. I know. I wish they would though, because then they could basically hold Microsoft by the nuts and say, "Ha, you want a Ubisoft game? Nah, that's not gonna happen." Amazon buying EA though, that would be not good. As much as I'd love that to happen, I don't, on the other hand. Because I don't play the EA games, I play the EA Sports games, so... The fuck down here. Sorry. Stupid cat. Stupid cat was upstairs trying to bug my kids. She wakes up my kids, I'm not gonna be happy. EA Sports. It's not in the game. Let me see if I have any messages, sorry. So Tuesday is when we have some content dropping. And then there's one more in December. And then if they just turned around and they went back to the first division, I think the first division would be cool if they'd give that a 4K update. That'd be great. I think they're going to play off of this next content that's coming out on Tuesday, though. That's going to be... Yeah, I know. I've done it. I've been playing this and the first one as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just weird going back there, right? Because I've forgotten all about... I've been so used to the mechanics in this game that when I went back to the first one, I was like, oh shit, I got owned. Like, you know, because I'm like used to this. So then I put on my Predator's Mark build that I had put away, and I dusted my Predator's Mark build off. And oh my god, I was wrecking people like so much. Because I run my Predator's Mark at 9,000. I think I have 9,000 stamina. So, I don't know if you're familiar with Predator's Mark. When you have 9,000 stamina, there's a special thing that can happen. It boosts up your Predator's Mark bleed, and it also ignores status effect. What do you call it? The immunity. It ignores the immunity on somebody. Yeah, and it also ignores if they have any sort of sort of status effect, or you know what I mean, like hazard protection or whatever you want to call it. It ignores it completely, which is great. They should do that in this game. I'm sorry, but they should. Like certain skill builds should be able to do that. They should be able to ignore hazard protection completely. Because then it would make them viable. Because if somebody throws, like if I'm running a bleed build, for example, in this game, all somebody has to do is throw hazard protection on and I'm fucked. Screwed. I have to switch to something else. There's got to be something. It would have been nice if they would have just made that so that, like, I know. There was a lot of things they didn't fix in that game, too. But they did. One thing that I really enjoyed in that game is they capped it, right? In this one, they don't. Well, I mean, there is a cap, sort of, but not really. It's like, so in the first division, I think, was it 40%? You could be immune to, like, you could have 40%, protection against things, I think, in the first division. And in this one, you can have over, like, 100% or more. So, that's what I wish they would do in this game, is I really wish they'd take 50% of the hazard protection away, so that people can only go to a certain point. Because then it makes both sides viable. Like, then I can actually use a status effect build. Maybe it's not going to be perfect, but at least it'll work. Oh my god. Go to bed. That's what I mean. That's what I liked about the Division 1. Remember they had it up high? Okay, I don't know if you remember this. This is way back. Like way, way back. I think when the game first came out, you had the ability to go up to 60% hazard protection type thing. 60%. But then people were getting mad, and I was one of those people, because I was like, that's bullshit, because like most of my status effects don't really do much. Like, they don't really do anything. So they lowered it to 40%, and then they capped it at 40, and then that's where it stayed. And then I was like, okay, that's perfect. Like, that's perfect. That gives both sides a good, fair thing. Because if you're going to put status effects in a game, then you have to have there's got to be a limit to hazard protection, because then if you have 100% hazard protection against things that are covered under. It's covered. Pretty much everything except for two things is covered under hazard protection. So pulse resistance is not one of them. Pulse resistance is not a part of hazard, and explosive resistance is also not a part of hazard, but everything else is. So what I want them to do to make it viable, because then it makes status effect builds viable, is lower the hazard protection by, I would say, at least 50%. That's what I mean. But there needs to be a way for my status effects to get through. You know what I mean? Like there should be no, like, because we're building off the first division game, right? So you got to think we had this issue before. Do you remember when the airburst seeker mine in the first division used to be so OP as hell? Then they nerfed the crap out of it, and that was kind of a piss off, actually. I've played a lot of RPG games. I've played a lot of strategy RPG games, stuff like that. So I'm used to things like defenses and stuff, right? So what I'm thinking here is, oh my God, stop bugging me. No. So I'm skill tier nothing right now. Okay, sorry, I'm skill tier 1. 2. I've got one there and one there. Yeah, one here, one here. So I'm skill tier 2 right now. Okay? So this is what I was trying to get them to do a long time ago. Only it was with skill power instead of tiers. But it was the same theory. Okay, so I'm skill tier 2. So let's say this doesn't exist in the game. This was just an idea because I played, like I said, I played a lot of RPG games. And in those games, if you had, if you were high level, and that means you had high defenses, somebody that was lower than you, right? So let's give a good example. Let's say somebody's a level 10 mage, and you're a level 40 mage. In those games, if I'm the level 40 mage and you're the level 10 mage, I'm gonna fucking own your ass. Because I have really high defenses versus your really low defenses. So when we go with skill tiers, if I'm skill tier 6, and you're skill tier 1 or none, you shouldn't be fucking killing me with a fucking stinger hive in the dark zone. Right? That's what I'm saying. That goes for the same thing with DPS builds, right? So if somebody has 6 red cores, you'd have to work on this a little bit differently, though. But the point is, if somebody has 6 red cores and somebody has 1 red core, I have seen this happen, believe it or not, because it all plays into the armor too, right? So they'd have to do that a little bit differently. But for the skill part of things, that's what I think they should do for that. If I'm maximum skill tier, I should not be getting owned by somebody that's like skill tier 1. I'm sorry. By their skills is what I mean. Because I've actually been killed by people that were skill tier 1. Not by their guns, but by their skills. And that's a problem. Because that's not a good balanced system. Now, if you remember the way they considered this game is considered a looter shooter / MMO. Keyword is MMO. It is classified as an MMO, by the way. It's not the same type, but it's a different type of MMO. So those basically, and it takes a while to kill somebody, right? So they're playing that aspect into it, sort of. So that's why I'm saying they should be playing the defense part of things too. So if they were to ever come back and look at this and say, how can we do this differently? That's what I would say. Now, as far as DPS goes, you're going to have to work on that one because there's many more factors to that than there is with skill tier, right? you've got to deal with armor, and you've got to deal with the red cores, right? So somebody could go like 3 blues, 3 reds, and they're gonna absolutely wreck people. Because I have a build somewhere in my thing there where I have 3 blues and 3 reds, and I can literally go into the dark zone and wreck people with it, no problem. And it has good survivability. Versus me going all red. You know, if I go all red, if an all red build goes against me and I have 3 and 3, there's like a 99.9% chance I'm going to kill him and he's not going to hurt me. That's a problem too. Okay? It is. It's a big problem. Because if he's pure DPS, yes, he's going to be squishy, but he should be hitting like a dump truck. It doesn't matter how much armor I have. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Somebody's whining about something.
Agent requesting backup.
Ah, it's annoying. Alright. So that's what I think about that. They'll probably never implement. That'll probably never get implemented, but it certainly would make life easier because wouldn't have to worry about that crap. This is kind of why I've been doing like why I've been playing like Dying Light and stuff like that, because I'm trying to get, I know eventually this game is going to be that they're not going to make anything for it anymore. It's not that I don't like the game, I love the game, but I know that once that happens, it's going to get stale. And not just, it's not going to get stale for me. I mean, it's sort of, because there's nothing to do, but people will get, you know, they'll move on. So that's why I've been playing different games, because you need sustainability, right? And let's face it, this game is not really that sustainable at this point. How many updates is it going to have that are left? It could be 1 or 2. Who knows? Maybe it's 3 or 4. Anyhow, I'm just looking at some messages here real quick. Seeing if there's anybody on. Because I might go jump into some hockey. Yeah, I'm gonna jump. All right, guys. I will be back. Not tonight, but I'll be back streaming in a second. I'm just gonna switch games.